Hello everyone, how are you all doing? In today's video, I'll be making oven börek in a very easy and simple way, and it didn't take any time at all, and it's much better and cleaner than the one I would buy from outside, and it's more economical too. Look how incredibly soft it is, mashallah. And now, take a look at this uniform shape. Just as you can see, I don't even want to tell you how full the filling is inside, and it's so fluffy inside it warms the heart. You will hardly need to buy from outside again. First, I have the fat, 3/4 cup of ghee, oil and butter. I used 1 tablespoon of butter, 3 tablespoons of oil, and the rest ghee, making a total of 3/4 cup of fat. I'll also add 1 1/4 cups of water, and the cup used in the whole recipe is a regular teacup available in every home. I'll add 3 tablespoons of sugar, a tablespoon of tomato paste, which is an optional step. I'll also add a tablespoon of instant yeast and mix all the ingredients together until the sugar dissolves. By the way, I'm using room temperature water because it's summer, and if it were winter, we would use warm water. I'll leave the ingredients aside to rise. I have 5 cups of flour, and I'll add a teaspoon of salt weighing 5 grams to it. Now I'll mix all the ingredients together like this. I'll add the flour, and you can also use your hand for kneading. I'll add the liquids and knead for 10 minutes. And of course, if you feel that it needs a bit more flour or water, go ahead and add it. You know, this type varies from one kind to another, but this measurement worked perfectly for me. I kneaded for 10 minutes. I noticed that the dough started to separate, which means it was perfect and ready, and at that time it was kneaded well. As you can see, if you're kneading by hand, follow this technique I'm doing. Spread the dough with the palm of your hand, gather it, and knead well until it becomes smooth and cohesive like you see here. I don't let it rise, I just let it rest. I shape it into a square to make it easier to cut. Here it has rested for 10 minutes. And now I cut it like this. And I take each part of this and make it into a ball. Like this, as you can see, weighing 20 to 25 grams, or the size that suits you. This is the right size that is sold in the ovens. I cover it and let it rest for about 5 minutes. The topping will consist of egg yolk, 2 tablespoons of milk, and a dash of vanilla, and the filling will be with cheese. Yes, this is feta cheese. You can use refrigerator cheese or barrel cheese, whichever you like or prefer. Also, thyme and sesame are really great for the cheese filling. I will also use black seed. Now that the dough has rested, I take it and turn it over to the smooth side. For the first method of sealing, I shape it into a roll as if I were making Vienna bread and seal it well. For the second method, I bring this end to that end, then fold the 2 ends together and seal it well. Of course, the most important thing is to seal it well so it doesn't open up during baking. And then the method is very easy. I take it like this, add the filling, and close it like this. Of course, I wanted to give you 3 methods, so you can use the one that suits you best and is easiest for you. Here, I had finished the entire quantity, as you can see. I then arrange them on an aluminum tray. I cover it with a plastic bag for 10 minutes to let it rest and rise a bit. During this time, it rose and rested, as you can see. Then I brush it with egg yolk, milk, and raw vanilla. And I will start by sprinkling it with black seed. You can also leave it plain or even sprinkle it with sesame. It's completely up to you. So this was the second tray I had, and it also rested well. We will brush it with egg yolk and sprinkle it with sesame and thyme. Meanwhile, I preheat the oven to the highest temperature for about 20 minutes. After that, I put the börek in at 200 degrees. Keep an eye on it, because it doesn't take long to cook. Once it gets a base from the bottom, lower the heat, and turn on the grill while rotating the trays in a circular motion until it gets an even color. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes, not more than that, or depending on your oven. If your oven has a fan, it won't take long to cook, maybe just 15 minutes. Here it had just come out of the oven. It smelled amazing and filled the house, and I also made a very good amount of börek. It's also very suitable for children to take to school as snacks or a light meal. Its taste is absolutely amazing. I hope you liked today's recipe. Try it out and write to me in the comments. If you have any questions, I'll definitely respond. Please share and like the video so everyone can benefit, and God willing, we'll make many more recipes together. Stay tuned.